rules. Whether you're studying at school, working at a job, or currently residing in the ADX Florence maximum security prison, there are rules. And surprisingly, this children's block game is no different. Over Minecraft's decade of existence, the player base has gradually formed a secret list of unwritten rules that are just not meant to be broken. These sacred rules can range from extremely popular ones like never dig straight down, to extremely unknown ones that you might not know about. And today, I'm going to be explaining all 20 of them in under 13 minutes. Rule number 1. Bridge sideways. In the past, bridging in Minecraft has always been simple. Hold shift, walk to the edge, place a block, and rinse and repeat. However, times have changed. With the rise of Bed Wars sweats and the bridging community, the act of erecting a 1 block wide extension that definitely defies the laws of physics has gotten way out of hand. But if you don't want to dedicate the next 6 months of your life to developing both god bridging skills and repetitive strain injury, a much easier and faster method of bridging is simply holding crouch and bridging at a 45-degree angle. Bed Wars sweats have even optimized this through speed bridging, which is basically the same thing, but also tactically pressing and releasing the shift button to increase their efficiency by a sliver of a second. Rule number 2. Don't sleep in the nether. Honestly, when I first downloaded Minecraft, I didn't really get all the fuss about sleeping in the nether. After all, what could be so harmful about catching some in the underworld? Rule number 3. Never waste your diamonds on a hoe. Wasting your diamonds on a hoe is like wasting your hard-earned $221,000 on the Bored Ape Yacht Club number 599 NFT. I'm gonna be real. A diamond hoe is not worth your diamonds or your wood. Instead of crafting one of the most useless tools in the game, consider using your diamonds for actually useful things, such as a diamond sword, an enchantment table, or most importantly, additional effects for your fireworks. Also, make sure to never waste your gold on a gold digger. Rule number 4. Always punch wood first. Now, I know what you're thinking. No, I don't get a sick enjoyment from physically abusing wood logs. But think of it like this. The wood log is basically the keystone species of Minecraft. From crafting tables to wood planks to sticks, wood is practically an essential if you want to build or craft anything other than a dirt house. Rule number 5. Set your gamma to 1000 or use the Fulbright mod. Unless you want your Minecraft to be a literal full-fledged PG-18 horror game at night, set the gamma in your game files to 1000 to make your game visible even in dark environments. You can also use the Fulbright mod, which is, I think it's available on Lunar and Badline client, so yeah, it basically does the same thing. There's like a little button, oh wow, it's so bright. This is extremely useful as it not only saves you torches while mining, but also prevents your game from looking like a heartbroken 13-year-old's profile picture. Rule number 6. If you find an axolotl, always pick it up in a bucket. I mean, hear me out, but why wouldn't this be an unwritten rule? If I had to make a Minecraft pet tier list solely based off of my own opinion, so if you disagree, you're wrong. Axolotls would be an easy S tier. I mean, they're cute, they come in all sorts of colors, and if you ever manage to accidentally slip off a 234 block tall cliff, bam, axolotl to the rescue. In conclusion, always pick up your axolotl. Rule number 7. When you're in a 2 block tall area, always spam jump. So I know a lot of you bridge, parkour, and speedrunner sweats already know this, but repeatedly slamming your skull into the blocks above you by spamming jump with your spacebar will give you an extra speed boost. I think the correct term for this maneuver is a head hitter, which sounds way more violent than it actually is, but knowing when to use them in certain situations will give you an advantage over other players. Rule number 8. Light up your houses. Not lighting up your house with some sort of light source is like deep frying chicken without any clothes on. It doesn't feel very comfortable and may actually be potentially life-threatening. If you don't want your house to be converted into a crib for creepers, I'd suggest placing a conservative amount of torches in each room. Rule number 9. Always use Optifine. Optifine is a Minecraft optimization mod that gives you better FPS, shaders, advanced graphic settings, and this very intuitive zoom feature. It's available for 99% of Minecraft versions, and usually comes pre-installed with Minecraft clients like Lunar and Badlion. The only reason you shouldn't be using Optifine is if you're a speedrunner and use the Sodium mod instead. But I'm assuming you all have lives, so. Rule number 10, don't dig straight down. In the earlier versions of Minecraft, the rule of not digging straight down was inscribed to prevent players from falling straight into lava. However, with the new Caves and Cliffs update, not digging straight down is a little more important because Rule number 11, cover up creeper explosions. Creeper explosions are like the Minecraft equivalent of a degenerative brain tumor. At first, you don't really notice it, but slowly and surely, with each new explosion, Rule number 12, never punch villagers. Unless the villager just insulted your wife live on stage on the 94th Academy Awards during the presentation for Best Documentary Feature, never punch a villager. You might not know this, but you actually have a hidden reputation stat in each village. Doing tasks like upgrading and trading with villagers increases your reputation, whereas carrying out unspeakable war crimes such as hitting a villager, or even worse, the baby, can severely impact your trading prices. The gossip mechanic allows villagers to increase or decrease their prices based on the player's reputation, which honestly makes sense. I mean, I probably also wouldn't give a discount to someone who just physically assaulted my friend's first newborn child. Each hit to a villager decreases your reputation by 1 point. And once your reputation tanks below -15, the iron golems start coming after you. So you know what that means. Make sure to only punch 14 or less villagers. Rule number 13, never step on crops. Stepping on your freshly planted crops is like stepping on a newborn fetus. Did I actually write that? It's not very cash money and should be highly illegal. Not only does it occasionally destroy the crop, forcing you to replace it, but your comically large feet are also revolting enough to convert the farmland blocks back into normal dirt blocks. Looks like someone needs to take a shower. Rule number 14, blow up your SMPs when everyone leaves. When your Minecraft SMP world dies down because everyone's quit the game to play Valorant, make sure to blow everything up with TNT so that you can destroy every single bit of sentimental value and prepare a new world for when everyone comes back on a Minecraft grind 6 months later. It can also double as a computer benchmark to see how much TNT your computer can handle before spontaneously combusting into 1,000 pieces. Rule number 15. Don't hit dogs. For whatever reason, the Minecraft community is completely fine with any animal abuse to any sort of mob. Except the dog. I don't know why. I don't even get the hype, to be honest. The dog isn't even all that cute. Rule number 16. Always break every single log block. Whenever you're participating in the cute little act of deforestation, make sure to cut down every single log block, or else your trees will look like they skipped leg day. Rule number 17. Always bring the dragon egg back. If you're a Minecraft speedrunning expert like me,
oh my god, bro,
defeating the ender dragon should be light work. However, what a lot of people forget to do is bring back the dragon egg with a torch, slab, or piston. Now, you might be wondering, well, what exactly do you do with the embryo of a big black and blocky dragon? Well, the possibilities are endless. I mean, you can use it as a door stopper, soccer ball, the tip of a pencil, honestly anything your heart desires. Rule number 18. Never look at endermen. Don't look at the eyes of the tall black endermen or else they will get extremely hostile and beat you up. This has got to be racially motivated. Rule number 19. Never break monster spawners. Now, I know the 15 to 43 points of experience from breaking monster spawners is alluring, but you have to enter the Sigma grind set and instead think about the long-term investment. Instead of getting greedy, convert the spawner into an XP farm and get 6 to 8 experience per kill. Congrats, infinite XP. Instead of chasing after a short-term gain, you've created passive income. Rule number 20. Subscribe to Cinder. Oh no, who slipped this in here? I guess you gotta do it. I mean, I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. In all seriousness, I recently went through some stuff, for a short duration of time, but I'm back on the YouTube grind and I'm super grateful to be here. I'm also super close to my goal of 43,137 subscribers. So it'd mean the world if you subscribed. I love you, and back to the video. Rule number 21, building mine shafts wrong. Mining out your mine shafts like this is one of the worst crimes you could commit. You'll lose both your speed and your brain cells with all that headbanging. Instead, take the extra few seconds to mine out one more block to greatly improve the extremely fun and riveting Minecraft mining experience. Rule number 22, don't spawn the wither next to your house. Man, I sure love living in this very secure and gated community that me and my friends spent 100 days building. Surely nothing made out of 4 soul sand blocks and 3 wither heads would ever come near our safe haven of friendship. Rule number 23, don't enchant tools with Bane of Arthropods. If you've watched my enchantment video, you'd know that if you have a burning hatred of arthropod mobs and want to torture them with increased damage and slowness 4, this is the enchantment for you. Now, why would anyone want that? Unless you're internally brewing some sort of mischievous hatred specifically dedicated to spiders, cave spiders, silverfish, endermites, and or bees, you'd probably be better off with the classic sharpness 5, or other great enchants like knockback, looting, fire aspect, etc. Rule number 24, don't build houses out of diamond blocks. Okay, we get it, you're rich. However, being the second coming of the Nigerian prince in my emails doesn't mean you have drip. I mean, just look at Mark Zuckerberg. I stand corrected. Anyways, just because you can craft a comically large sum of diamond blocks for architectural purposes does not mean you should. Rule number 25. It's okay to not follow rules. Okay, before I end this video, I just want to address the elephant in the room. Hey Clarence, how's the wife? Minecraft is a sandbox game with infinite possibilities, allowing for you to do whatever your heart desires. What I mean to say is that don't let a list of sacred rules meticulously researched and handcrafted for thousands of hours by a poor teenager with no friends define your gameplay. If you want to dig straight down, dig it. If you want Bane of Arthropods on your sword, enchant it. If you want to waste all your hard-earned diamonds on a hoe, you probably have poor financial decisions, but go ahead and waste it. And if you want to hit dogs, send me your full name, address, and social security number so I can send it to your local animal protection services, you absolutely despicable monster.